Matanfada River in Argungu local government area of Kebbi State bears rich history. It is the stream where the famous Argungu Fishing Festival holds. Matanfada, which in Hausa translates to mean Women of the Palace, is the venue where peace was made between the Sokoto Caliphate and the Kebbi Kingdom in 1934.
There was conflict between us, but then Hassan Damuazu, decided to pay a peaceful visit to Argungu in 1934 for the first time. Prior to that time, the Sultan of Sokoto was in Argungu 4 times, trying to defeat the kingdom, but that was not successful. So that turning point visit, was seen as something momentous in our history. And the emir at the time, my great-grandfather, Muhammad Sama, decided to celebrate the visit with, which coincided with the period of the fishing festival. It was a fishing event for the Sultan.
Since the end of hostilities between the two kingdoms, the Argungu Fishing Festival has been marked as a celebration of unity and tradition. The now 4 days event climaxed with bare-hand fishing competition where a swarm of fishermen squeeze into the stream to catch the biggest fish to the delight of spectators from across the globe.
This is Matanfada River. It is about 50 meters wide and 50 feet deep. On the day of the Argungu Fishing Festival, it is very unlikely that people like me will get a chance to enter into this water because of the number of fishermen that will be in this water in search of fish.
The contrast between the small size of this river and the quantity and size of fish caught during this festival have been a source of speculation about the use of black magic powers in the river.
Wanda ma ya kama giwar road ya zanna daya ba ko wani musunci ne na kware ba, kaga Allah na ya bashi sa'a. Dan haka a ce tsahi ne shi bai san ma wannan abun ba. Rabo dai ne kawai.
Also intriguing is the folktale that crocodiles inhabit the same river where children and adults bathe and play. While this may symbolize the unity and peace in the story of the two warring kingdoms, the tranquility between crocodiles, fish and humans is highly unheard of.
Kadodi mu ba mu yadda su taba, alƙawali na ba su tabawa ba a taba su. In kaga an taba su mu ne mu ɗauko su idan sarki na da wata taro haka na biyan bukata na kaba, in mun ka ɗauka muka yi wasa sai mu mai da su ruwa.
Some speculate that the custodian of the river, known as Sarkin Ruwan Kebbi, undertakes some magical rituals before the festival. Others say cordoning off the vicinity days before the event is to allow some persons to secretly import large fish to the stream. There are those who believe fishermen sneak into the river to perform magical rituals to catch big fish, while others say the fishermen possess magical powers to transfigure other competitors' log of woods or things inside the river into big fish.
I think it is a secret or a black magic or something like that, isn't it? What we've learned from our ancestors is to conserve. It's all about conservation. We're celebrating conservation. What people, apart from celebrating peace and reconciliation, are also celebrating conservation, because in that river, since 2019, no one has been allowed to go into that river to catch a single fish. So it's a reservoir where all kinds of fish live in peace from one festival period to another festival period. If it is annual, at least the fish has 12 months peaceful feeding, peaceful living, which attracts a lot of fish to that area because there is no fishing allowed.
Whatever the story is, it has contributed in making the festival a scintillating event of international repute, so much so that UNESCO enlisted the fishing festival as a World Heritage event. But how could this international recognition be translated into something bigger for the people of Argungu and Kebbi State?
The festival has gone, how easily it is recognized. So it's a brand, which I believe if we organize ourselves can sell and patronize, be patrons for many products, and can raise funds for Nigeria, raise money for Kebbi State and for the Emirate. The potential is left to your imagination. Because
after 10 years of suspending the fishing festival, Matanfada River came alive in 2020 to mark the most recent event. To preserve the rich history of the Matanfada River, urgent action should be taken to mitigate the possible impact of climate change on the stream to avoid drying up. Government should also consider the riverside as a national treasure that should be preserved as a tourist site.